Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and MBs. Welcome to another Final Fantasy XIV stream, of which there have been over 14 now. They're just racking them up. Place your bets now on how soon my computer will explode. I give it half an hour? You want to say half an hour? Yeah, we'll go half an hour. Why not? Anyway, last week it was, as a matter of fact, we killed Nidhogg. Yay, he died again. Hopefully he stays dead this time. And so, things should be fairly peaceful now on. Like, I'm thinking things will be pretty chill, apart from the fact the Ascians are still around, the Warriors of Darkness are still around, the Primals are still around. There's still plenty of bad stuff in the world, but hopefully we get a break for just a little bit. I don't know, which do you think is going to happen sooner? The fact that we'll be called back to action, or the fact that my computer explode? You decide. For curious, by the way, I'm on paid annual leave. This was a holiday week for me, so this is why I'm currently streaming in the middle of the British afternoon. And it's a glorious Friday. The right-wing party in my country has suffered defeats in by-elections, and it just warms the cockles of my heart. Seeing them suffer. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, let's get to it. So after another extremely long bender, my Warrior of Light is about to wake up with a raging hangover. Well, the hangover was that the server wouldn't load. Well, that's it, I'm afraid. That's the end of Final Fantasy. My Warrior of Light has been lost to the void forever. Devoured by the server goblins. Oops. Let's try that again. And no, I'm not playing on Wi-Fi. I have a wire connection with my modem just underneath my PC. Clearly, midday Friday broadband traffic doesn't care for Final Fantasy XIV all that much. Okay, take two. Let's see, can I wake up without causing the server to explode? Well, there's music playing. There we go! Whoop whoop. Alrighty then. Let's get to work. There's main story quests are plenty to be done before we're finished with Heavensward, so let's get them out of the way. And by yes, I do have Wind-Up Horchfont as my minion because, well, Midgard Storm was fun for a time. You gotta pay respects to the best character. Ooh! A nice swanky little dinner party, why not? Yeah, I can't really go in the Black Mage outfit. Quest accepted. Have a fancy dinner. Hopefully this time I don't get slipped antifreeze in the wine, like that maid did. Anyway, as it so happens, I've actually prepared for this very occasion. And now to break my legs. Ooh! I mean, that alpine coat is the actual thing I'm wearing at the moment, which we received on a previous quest, so I thought, might as well make a swanky thing up, why not? Do a little bit of roleplay. Besides, if I wore the Black Mage outfit that I currently have, I could just see my character trying to feed himself through the collar, like the popped-up collar. Right, it's just making a mess constantly. I like to imagine a lot of people have turned up to this quest in advance, like in nothing but bikini bottoms. That'd be quite funny. That's a nice fireplace. Well, this meal is clearly low in polygons, so it won't, be too filling for my character. It won't widen his hips out too much.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
God, the amount of shit we've seen, Imeric's just probably like, I can't believe half of it. Well, nothing appears to be poisoned thus far.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
The reports are so dry they crumble to dust in my hands. I'd have one job and it's to offer wine to people. Why won't you take my wine?
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Best get filling out that sightseeing log, Imeric.
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps.
Oh, if it's anything like our House of Lords, he's got his hands full. He'll never leave. Deal with all the bullshit in there.
By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
Helps if you have a nice pair of goggles, though.
The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
I mean, there's a whole 3 more expansions to go, Imeric. I think I'll be at it for a while.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
You're welcome.
May I ask a personal question?
Uh-oh.
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Ooh. Do I get prompts? No, I don't.
Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
Oh, that'd have been nice if there had been a text prompt there, just to at least allow me to roleplay a little bit, but never mind.
News from House Fulton.
It's not good news, is it? Let's just get this out of the way.
Message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay.
Oh, great.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden.
What has he been doing with the maidens again? Thancred! God damn it, I let you out for one day!
And Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
Alright, I'll get me dressed, you know, me fancy formal wear, get back to the usual time, we'll go see what's going on. Oh, I guess not, actually. Usually some sort of meant to be doing step.
Ending marks a new beginning.
Who's this guy's voice?
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
God damn it, Fate, I was enjoying that dinner! Alright, let's see what Thancred's done. Oh! Oh!
Yes.
Is that...
Yep, it's been a while.
Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Oh, those dickheads again.
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder.
Not to the knee, though. Thank God it wasn't to the knee.
Made good our escape, that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
I'll give Alphinaud's voice, that's great, that line. Like, he sounds really flustered, as you'd expect. Like,
Nothing of it.
it's not being delivered in a vacuum.
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood.
Again, we just need a white mage, I'm telling you. Casting a Zuna spell, it's all better.
We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt.
Not in misplaced doubt either, given what happened.
She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Yeah, lost enough people already. We don't need to lose any more.
Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons.
The Chirurgeons have been working overtime in these quests, I tell you.
Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Let's go, Iberic. Let's make shit happen.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer. The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
Oh, great. Absolutely brilliant. Got some Legion of Doom stuff going on with the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness. Fang-bloody-tastic.
They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
We know how this is going to play out, though. You're going to tell them, and they're just going to kind of stand there while I go into the danger zone
Master
with a couple of
Falcon,
randos and take care of
I
it.
ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Ah, here we go. Here's the story. Getting everyone out of the way so they don't join us in the fight. Every time. How fun. Yeah, I was going to say, if Estinian can survive everything that he went through, a poison arrow surely should be child's play. Ooh. Oh, we gotta have the scrambled eggs. Lord Edmond again proving how awesome he is. Alright, let's get a move on. Oh, that's easy. Fair play to those knights. They've done a cracking job. Well, there are two of them down there, but they're not going to be any threat. Right, dungeon time. if we're going to do the dungeon, I think we need to go and expedite this by being a tank. Also have a new axe as a warrior, because why not? This should hopefully speed things up. I could in theory do this as a black mage, already in my other DPS classes, but it would take much longer for this party to fire up, and it is the middle of the day in Europe, so the amount of people playing at the moment will be relatively limited. So this should expedite things fairly quickly. Yeah, I picked up a shiny, angry red axe to replace the previous one. I like the Maelstrom axe a lot, but, well, this one's just pure bridal rage, which works perfectly for a warrior. So that'll do. And of course, Alphino makes an excuse that he doesn't have to actually directly come with us again. Ah, typical. Yeah, this doesn't take too long. Just for reference, by the way, this stream, I'm planning on doing this until about 5 o'clock. Maybe a bit earlier than that. I'm going to take a break, get something to eat, and at that point I'm going to return later on to complete the other remaining MSQs of Heavensward. So this is it. This is like the final stretch before we move on to Stormblood. It's been quite a journey. I'm hoping I don't cock up the tanking in this one, because I remember what happened with Midgard Sorma, and I died halfway through because I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Hopefully this one's a bit simpler. My god, a fate's nearby. This is an alcohol-free stream, by the way. This is just Diet Coke. Do have some beers in for later, though. So, normal quote-unquote service will resume in the second stream later on this evening. Well, they didn't clean out all of the Ixali outside the front, as they said they did, liars. So I figured I'd do the job for them. Come on, pop that cube. Funny thing, if I played it as a white mage, this would probably have pops immediately, because healers have the most short in supply of them all. Come on. Come on, come on. Let's get a move on. We got a brown nose amongst the group. Why not? Yeah, that's right, Wind Up Archfont. Protect my back. Shouldn't hopefully be too much longer. Was that necessary? Nah. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind that. I like that I'm single-handedly driving up the average wait time here. Didn't realise I had new trousers that I could put on, but there we go. Come on, answer the call. There we go. Alright, let's make this happen. More giant froggies to kill, alright. Unsafe at any height, this place, I'll tell you that. If I had to guess, they're deliberately dropping the boulders on us, which is extremely rude. So we got a dude on a balloon. Oh no, he's just a little bit out of my reach. Easy peasy. Ooh, look at this area. This is cool. No sneezing allowed near. Nice. Onwards and upwards. All aboard! A double gaboo. Right, let's do this. This place is huge. Looks like we're coming on the next boss. What is that? Yeah, what even is that weapon? Good bloody grief. Are we missing someone? No, we're all here. Right, let's do this. Right, so we've got these walls here that'll stop me being knocked into the spikes. Got you. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's get the mitigation out for this one. Yowza, that hurt. Ugh. Alright, we're getting to the top now. Yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. Oh shit. Alright, I got him. Oh, what the f— I didn't even realize there'd be more of them. Team handled that extremely well, though. No spells allowed for you. Alright, time to take down the big man himself. Oh, great! Bringing in some Garuda as well. Fucking brilliant. Alright, Garuda again. Alright, we're good. Not a chance. And I got a pair of pants for my troubles. Yay! Well, that's Zelfatol ended, which sounds like some sort of thing you get over the counter at a pharmacy, but anyway.
Thank the gods. What happened?
Oh, nice of you to show up finally, Alpha Note. Late as usual. Bloody typical.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Asians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
Oh, speaking of latecomers.
You!
Alright, which of you fuckers wants first? My axe is big enough for all of you.
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No, no. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. It was they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you. If you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumal. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Asians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Clean that axe, you lazy bastard!
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiark, I take it? Of the Great Sundering, and the reflections it created.
Mm-hmm. Are you about to give us a PowerPoint? I don't really want a
Across 10
PowerPoint.
and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
I wonder.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking.
I was only paid to voice so many lines.
You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
You want to rumble? Let's rumble. I'm just gonna stay here.
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, be gone. You have no friends here.
Nah. Well, they didn't try and kill us at the very least. It was awfully sporting of them. Alright, let's see how LSA is doing. So, the whole idea, like, of pure light swallowing up their world. This is an interesting wrinkle to me, because traditional stories, like, about, like, this sort of stuff, like light and dark, like, light is always good, dark is always bad, but, well, if the Warrior of Darkness, if what he said was true, then there's no, like, it doesn't matter, like, there's no inherent goodness to light as such, nor is there any inherent badness to darkness. So, and given what we saw with Hydaelyn and Infilia, like, you know, our ideas of who's right and wrong in this conflict are starting to break down a little bit. Granted, the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness still want to cause general chaos, havoc, destruction, you know, pushing nuns off cliffs, blowing up orphanages, that kind of thing. But, yeah. There are wrinkles in this tale now. Alright, let's go see how Alisaie's doing.
Alisaie, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
Well, that's what I do.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians.
They have like a swamp fortress and everything.
Save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alice. Why?
Because she thought they were cool and wanted a photograph of them. I don't know.
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers.
It was the Mystery Machine. It was Scooby-Doo and the gang.
Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
And I may joke, but Shaggy could totally kill a fucking primal if he wanted to.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods.
Oh, we're gonna have the Dark Aeons all over again. I'm not ready to deal with that.
Don't forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Good old mutually assured destruction.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelfatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Emmerich and Fancred, road travelling drinking buddies. Let's go.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
Oh, I'm back to babysitting them both again. Just like old times.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
When did you even make this, Sasori? When did this happen? Good grief. Can barely light a candle with her spells, but can somehow, like, whip up a brand new outfit in minutes. That's real wizardry right there, I'm telling you. Are those cowboy style? Oh my god, they might as well be. We've got to be able to tell you apart somehow in these cutscenes. When that the ever embarrassing misadventures of young Alphino. I could probably do with a new outfit at some point. Maybe in the future. Well, at least she's honest. Right, to the Waking Sands it is then. Don't mind me just flying through on my throne. Ooh. That's a nice lighting effect. Even though this game is like ridiculously unstable on my computer, for God knows what reason, presumably it's held together by duct tape and string, you know, sometimes it does look really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, time to crash this into the Waking Sands and just go flying through the door. Dunk. $10 later after an incredibly lengthy explanation including PowerPoints, charts, and diagrams. Hey! Shouts to Gibbs and Powerdunk. Hope you guys doing alright. I hope Sonic was good as well. I know the poor kid's had a rough time over the years, so hopefully his more recent adventures have been halfway decent. Don't ask him to talk, he's overly flowery with his language, he'll be at it for hours! Aww. Well, I'm glad that you know, I'm glad that he's doing alright. to me, like, Sonic as a character has gone through basically the same journey as like a rock star. Like, you know, you got the opening couple of acts that are like albums that are amazing, and then he goes through his difficult drugs and alcohol phase, and now he's like recovered, reformed, and is back on the comeback tour. Well, like Alice Sassay. Right, so we're going to have to fight Titan again. And once again, I will resist the urge to make Attack on Titan jokes. Again. Watching you. Well, you're up to some fuckery, you Ranger. Alright then, let's get over to Camp Overlook. There we go, teleport. The only problem is I haven't actually watched Attack on Titan since Season 1, because Season 1 was alright. It was merely okay. And I'm just going to watching my view account and expecting to go meow. But yeah, it's alright. And then I never bothered catching up with it again, so everything else that's happened since then is just kind of meh. I will have rid of him momentarily. There we go. Look, I have the utmost respect for robots and artificial intelligence, but not when they're selling me shit, to be quite honest. If he just pops in and said, hey, you're doing great, I'd have been alright with that. It's the Maelstrom, they're always agitated. Alright, classic search and tactics. Let's take to the skies, get some elevation, see what's beneath us. I can't even fly any higher than that. Alright. Let's have a look at that sneaky kobold. Sneaky, sneaky kobold. Where are you? Where are you? Where is he? Not there. Nope. There. Nope. Now here, never was any good at finding the doing these search quests where you have to just look for something in a little camp. Always pretty bad at. Not up here. Nope. Nope. Not even up here in this little bit. Okay. Why even higher? I'll locate him in a moment. Find the little sod. Or is he just outside a camp for that matter? Aha! What do you think you're doing late out at night, mister? You may play the Benny Hill theme in your heads at your leisure, everyone. can't even jump down there. That's rude. Boing. I made no effort to stop him. Not a single thing. Could literally reach my arms out, just picks him up, but nope. Alright. Alright. Where are you, little shite? Again, absolutely. Just grab him. Just pick the little thing up. He's like a wee babby. There we go. Finally. Look, I'm a black mage. I've done the class quests. Like, I've dealt with kobolds, Ixali, Amalja, like all the various, like, you know, beastman tribes. Like, I've got a menagerie of strange, unusual friends. It'll be fine. Hey, look, Alice, Alphanos, someone who's even smaller than you are. Fine work, Saz. We caught a tiny child. But I didn't, like, he looks like he's gonna eat him. Well, that's what we already knew. Titan's coming back. We're gonna have to fight him again. Alphano, they're referring to the chemical, not the soft drink, just so we're clear on that. Oh, okay, so they're literally going to be throwing the kobolds into the fire to summon Titan. You know, Gabu, like, he loves the Great Father, but his father is greater. He loves his greater father. It was only Father's Day last week, actually, funnily enough. Looks like he's in no rush. Right, let's go get these crystals then. Excuse me, I'm the crystal inspector, don't mind me, coming through. Yoink! That kobold roundsman there, he saw me do it, he's like, nah, I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. I'm not dying today. Anyway, into the kobold lair, which is extremely smelly, no doubt. Yoink. I see. So we got some skullduggery afoot with the crystals coming from further afield. Most intense looking around music you've ever heard. I don't think they're... Why is my character looking up in the sky? That could be around there. I'm glad someone's got the sensible idea here of not accidentally delivering the crystals into the mountain itself. Alright, now trying to conk me head on these tunnels. Yeah, I have to actually circle around it. Ah, the good old evil. The sweaty sulfur smell, the giant trying to kill you. Oh no! Oh, you fucker. You know, Zadar, like, there's kind of a contradiction there. If you summon Titan after killing all of your people, he can't defend them, because they're already dead! You moron! What an idiot. Yeah, a bit of a contradiction, as Alphino points out. Yeah, I think Alphinaud's failed his persuasion check there. Oh, poor kid. Wake up! Wake up! Get out and put up. Is this with a down? Uh-oh, something seems off. Yeah, Titan's pretty pissed. Nice! Well done, Alphinaud. I'll give him credit for that. Poof! If only you could do that as a summoner in the actual Titan fight, and just distract him by throwing Carbuncle on his face. Yeah, why not? Well, I'm supposed to do this. I'll go in as a warrior again. Oh. We'll speed things up a little bit. Poor kiddo. Worth a shot. Right, well, while that queue's popping, I'm going to take a quick break just to go refill my drink and have a quick nip to the bathroom. I'll be back in just a moment. Don't adjust your twitch.tv settings. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you very much. I am back. Thanks to everyone for waiting, and it's perfect timing actually as well. The first time in this hard version, Titan's sex will be unique. Interesting. Let's see what comes as a result of that. Nope, we got one indecisive DPS here. It's not the first time I fought Titan, they'll be fine. Let's do this. Oh yeah, all the text is different. Oh, that's heartbreaking. This arena keeps shrinking. Yeah, Titan's pretty pissed. Let's drop that limit break right about now, lads. There we go. yeah, that change with the text was awesome. I have to wonder, like, if they're bringing back the primals at this point, or like the idea of primals in preparation for something that's going to be coming up later. But yeah, we get to see how they're influenced by the people that summoned them. And I like the explanation for why Titan is weaker. That, like, even though it's the hard version from level 50, it's not like, say, the extreme version or whatever, or a level 60 specific one. Like, so it actually makes the gameplay of sinking your level down to fight this relatively weaker version of Titan make much more sense. But they saw that text change. It was really neat. That was an awesome little detail. I like that. Oh no, poor kid. Quest complete. Yay, we won, I guess. Oh well. That's right, Kiritsu. So yeah, that was like a neat little detail. Hey, everyone get pissed!
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever.
Well, that's the way it should be, though. Like, if you become numb to everything that's going on, then it's not worth it.
I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve, and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing.
Fair words, can't argue with that.
We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the Warriors of Darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Look, I don't really talk. That's just my character. Strong silent type.
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those we hold dear.
No pressure, then. No pressure. That was a nice chill moment. Yeah, stupid stars, I hate them.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say! It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Wait a minute. Wait a bloody minute. This guy. This fucking guy. Is that Urianger? Because we've only ever seen him in the hood, the goggles and such. The mask would obscure the beard. The dialect is similar, like thee and thine, for example. That could well be him. Fucker.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome me?
Yep, I knew it.
I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course, For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably see. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
I see, I see. Very good, very good. So it's a scrap then.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done.
I do like that note of hesitation in the Warrior of Darkness voice, so it's like, make it quick. It'd be so easy to make him into some sort of like, I hate Warrior of Light, blah, 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 like, you know, really kind of cartoonish rivalry, but no, his motivations are clear, and he doesn't like what he has to do. But, well, needs must and all that.
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands?
Is this a dagger I see before me?
My friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Yep, that's around you, alright. I'll say sort of runner already, has she? Ah, she is. Poor kiddo. Oh. Oh. Right. Back to Horizon. Ah, poor kid. I mean, that's been a thing that I think, particularly in Realm Reborn, throughout certain parts where they've tried to emphasize that, hey, you know, the Beastmen and all that, like, they're not humanoids, or, like, well, like the regular races that you can play as, but, you know, they have concerns, fears, and feelings, and... Oh dear. Oh, never mind. Let's see if we can help this person out. Bring it on, Bernie. You have to hit me harder than that. Boom! Whoop. Alright, good deed for the day done. Don't we feel good? Again, just crashing my chair straight through the door. They've had to replace it every single time. Fair, I guess, yeah. If there's going to be nothing but an endless white void where nothing can exist, then, well, being able to return to the live stream is not a bad choice, all told. Alamegan Pirates. Oh, I remember her. She was from Realm Reborn. Like, she was the Ivy, wasn't she? her eyes. Of course it was a man in black robes. Of course it was. Oh, Fancred. Alright, little Alamigo this is. A long time since we were down that neck of the woods in Fanalan. You know, I'll say if you want to share something with the group here, you know, turn this into a little group project, but by all means do so. I'm just going to say. Alright, let's go speak with the resistant members. Resistant members. The Griffin. Figured they'd be on the top floor. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't come to pass, Alphino. I don't know. Everyone's summoning primals. It seems to be the in thing these days. There's probably YouTube videos about it. How to summon your own primal in 7 easy steps. Gundabald. Oh god, that was one of the guys that we had a quest chain with here way back when it was about, like, what, level 35? It was a long bloody time ago, I'll say that much. I remember this grizzled old bastard. Alright, over to the Sunken Temple of Karn. Karn! Oh, I can't unfortunately fly out of this section as much as I'd like to. Is there an exit out here? I can go for this bit. Yeah, that works. Having done that sunken temple many, many times, I'm going to say I hope they're all ready for the puzzles in it. You got to kill the face blocks over the, you know, on the panels and all that to open the doors.
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire. In our haste to overthrow the King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north. With our glorious revolution, we but laid a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled.
Is he reading this from a teleprompter? There's one in the back, I'm sure of it.
Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same.
Nice mask you got there, Griffin. It's a shame if someone stole it from you.
We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it. Only we can free our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight.
I mean, he's not wrong when it comes to Uldar. I mean, that place is entirely about profit. The others, I don't know, I reckon if you ask them nicely enough.
They have imprisoned us, they have enslaved us, and they have murdered us. But no more! Blood demands blood, and the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands. This I promise you. For we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it. And together, we shall see the Alamigan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Arbania once more.
This has the very Judean People's Front vibe to it. I don't see it ending well. Don't mind us at the back.
Power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that.
I thought I was getting genre savvy.
Wait, is that...
What are you two doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Hey, it's a little reunion.
Well, well, this is quite the surprise.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I feel...
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
Yeah, can we not be in a haunted temple? Can we at least upgrade from that to something else? Sort of a good bar would do nicely. Ah. Well, we've both got plot armor. That's just how we roll. Ah, goddamn Royal Mail letting everyone down again. Ah, okay, okay. You'll want to talk, Ida. I'm just saying. So now the Alamegan Resistance is going to summon a Primal. Fantastic. Hey, we got reunited with two of the Scions. Getting the band back together even now. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, I can't exactly stroll up in black mage robes and fancy sunglasses. Gonna say, as much as I'll say, like, I'm one of you guys, I swear, but like, nope. Right. Might as well look the part. There we go. Now to ride my dragon into the resistant meeting without anyone noticing or caring at all. I would say though, like, how they don't recognize us. I mean, I'm a purple-skinned aura, of which there's only one that we've seen the entire realm.
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal.
Alphino, don't like tip your hand too much.
Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
I'd like to hear more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Ah, the famous scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal.
Just to light up the Griffin's bedroom, make it all shiny.
We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honorable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Including summoning a primal that got beaten by Ultimate Weapon and the Garleans pretty easily. I feel like this plan has a couple of holes in it.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
Spinning a fast one, are we?
Aside from a lack of crystals, none. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
Then let us be off. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
No. No.
Aye. I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference.
Whoops. I take it back. I take it back.
Too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none. Courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Ah, crumbs.
I
I know that look, Ida, and I do not like it. You cannot seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I'm just going to have to start making up a little note that says, "Do as I say, not as I do!"
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences.
Shit could blow up real bad.
You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
Can I get out of these clothes now? God, they smell. Yeah, Alphinaud's got no words either. Well, that was a thing that happened. Alright. Nope, can't get over there, never mind. Alright, in this cheeky hole here. Oh, you're playing... Well, we're all playing with fire. We're going to go to the Ifrit realm here. But yeah, you more than others, Urianger. Alright. Yep, looks like it's time for a fight. So, I'm going to do this Black Mage. Yeah, let's do this Black Mage. Right, 1 second, make sure my spells are aligned. Yep, we're good. Right, let's do this.
This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
There they are.
The saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
As I recall, you were the one who was late last time.
By the 12, will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the Warrior of Light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
lest you forget, you've more than one opponent.
Carbuncle, defend me!
Take the shot, Carbuncle. Oh, even better. Do that. Awesome.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Oh, you're a fucking dead man, Black Mage. Besides, you can tell he's a scrub. He's using an AoE spell on a single target.
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Damn!
If you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
Can't see my face for the.
Let's finish this.
Bring it. Alright. Classic strategy, healer first. That's her dealt with. Alright, Black Mage, you're mine now. A bit chaotic here. Alright. You next. Cheating sons of bitches! That's fine. Oh! Fucking game sharking bastard.
Now. What?
The chains!
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart.
Prepared this speech for this very day.
But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? that rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Mine apologies, Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Yes, he says as he's got his fingers crossed behind his back.
Mayest, my lady. By thy leave.
He's practiced all fucking year for this moment.
Even odds then. No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop.
I'm going to take that hat from that black mage and shove it up his ass.
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them. Make ready! They come!
Alright, there we go. Right. Damn, this guy's got a lot of health. Tell me twice, I'm on it. This guy's fucking desperate. Touch the blade of light. Ah, the Man of War didn't hold out. Shit. Right, I've got to finish this dickhead off. Hold on, let's take it. Oh, god damn it! Yeah, I know, but I keep getting hit. Alright. Alphano's got it. Come on. Got it!
Tis done. With this blade I banish the darkness.
Woo!
No. Not like this.
Stay free. Whew, that was dicey at parts. Ah, poor Alice. She's had a rough time recently.
Alice, are you hurt?
That ranger was turning her into a pincushion.
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
Too angry to die. He's a warrior.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
Crystals? You mean, like the Ascians?
Just so. As the Ascians flee unto the rift twixt planes with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Ascians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
Wait! Such methods as the Ascians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
Uh-oh.
At long last you see. To save our world, we gave our lives. We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders, and bid us fight for all that was good and right.
Basically, that's exactly what happened to us, or to me, my character. Just try and make my way, and next thing you know, I just end up bumping into Fancred, and it all kind of spiraled crazy out of control from there.
We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
Oh, they're gonna summon Captain Planet! No, don't do it! Earth, water, wind, fire, and heart! No! Anyone got any ideas?
To have known the depths of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis-Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle.
You know, I wonder if there's going to be a YouTube series, Urianger Abridged.
Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
What is this place?
Yeah, Alphino's not seen this before, nor have any of the other Scions, really.
Such pain. Such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From two worlds do we gather, and from two worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute.
Have you considered turning down the dimmer switch?
I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Nope.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn.
Must they though? Hmm.
She has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light. Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer lay in the power of blessed crystals. And thus did I labor to set light against dark. Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither, there to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
One life for one world. Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Urianger, like, dude, I know you think you're the chess master, but, like, you might want to just talk to people first. For God's sake. This guy is like one of those people who do group projects, but he completes all on his own.
The crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land. Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone, then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Hydaelyn's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsimati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Ah, that was the thing we used to destroy whatever his name, that Ascian back in Realm Reborn.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
I got nothing.
Hear me, servant of Hydaelyn. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you. Take us home. We were blind to the truth once, so I tell you this, as one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them.
Speculating here, but I suspect this is all a lot of setup not for Stormblood, but for Shadowbringers.
We made our choice and you see what came of it, so please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Until then, Minfilia. Until then.
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
Well, there you have it. So yeah, when they return, they'll pass away. Potentially. Yeah. Right, let's go speak to Papalymo then. But yeah, lots to ruminate on, lots to think about. It's my thinking chair. You might want to sit down for this, Papalymo and Ida. It's going to take a bit of a while to explain all of this. Hey, we've got the gang back together. That's something at least. Say what? Hmm. Something suspicious going on. All these people with double identities and such. Irianja, Ida. Anyway, it's been a while since the Scions all gathered at Mordauna, so let's see how things are going here. Before we do, though.
Back in the solar. It's been too long since we were all together like this. Not since after Moonbraider.
Much has changed since then. We ourselves, most of all.
Though not all who were lost could be gathered here today, we may take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
Oh, Sasori, you're so emotional. Aww.
As Papalymo rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people, and their selfless deeds serve to show me that it is not lofty causes that should inform our actions, but our hearts. And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the paths we follow to achieve it need not, and should not, be dictated by any single ideal.
You can go your own way.
Free to go whither they will. The idea is not without merit. Very well. I shall resume my research of the primals and the elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming here was to see the signs of the Seventh Dawn restored and my dear friend found. Nevertheless, having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
Nah, you're cool, Kryl. You can join us all, anytime you want.
You will always be welcome here, Kryl.
Urianger, can we trust you to carry on your investigation of the Ascians as before?
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes. She entrusted matters here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited to the latter. No?
You are the scholarly one, Arianju. You might as well keep on doing it.
Very well. Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
Well, the entire expansion is probably going to be about it, so I should hope so.
And what will you do, Alize?
You know I have no great love for organizations and formalities.
I'm a rebel, yo.
That being said, this new approach you propose is not wholly objectionable. And we've always got him to keep us from bickering. But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur, nor to walk in Grandfather's shadow.
Upon that point, we see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
Well then, Alfie, I for my part shall see to the paperwork and the finances with my characteristic aplomb.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru.
That's the furious scribbling of a pen.
And we mustn't forget you. What now for the Warrior of Light?
An ice cold beer. Oh god, what's a pick? What's a pick?
Indeed.
The path behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Let's make it happen.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, my friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you. I shall guard it well. There is cause to hope. For every ending, every parting, marks a new beginning.
Dear Diary. Ah, shit, it's you again. One mass to another. Oh dear. Fuck. Yeah, that's not good. Well, at least they've been chilled and frozen. Well, that's just great. Bloody knew we could have disposed of them better. Meanwhile, I think it's Cartino. No, I think I know that trench coat. God damn it, Nero, you arsehole! What are you up to now? Oh, he's just embarrassing himself, laughing out loud like that. Dimwit. Hey, well, anyway. That will be that, ladies, gentlemen, MBs. I'm going to end the stream here. I'll be back actually late this evening to continue and finish Heavensward in its entirety. So thank you very much who's dropped by. Shouts to Gibbs and Powered Up for the raid. Much appreciated. Yeah. Keep an eye on my Twitter. Keep an eye on this channel. I'll be back in a couple of hours to resume and finish Final Fantasy Heavensward. Thank you all very much again. Take care. See you soon.